guys, it's Alex.
This is Zach, SharpShooters Disc Golf. Welcome to part 2 of our video. So after the front 9, East Tennessee boys are actually up 1, -5 to -4. Now we're going into hole 1 at Warriors Pass State Park.
So hole 1 is the old hole 1 used to be about 400 feet. Right now it's about 460, 470 to the basket, and there's mulch in front. When we played this hole, as you could tell, I was a little stumped. Off the tee pad, there was, I believe it was a headwind.
It was a headwind, and I expected my disc to flip up. It just didn't. I hit that tree.
And then wind just kept picking up. It would stop and pick up again. As you'll see, I'm throwing a cloud breaker here, and I threw it on a hyzer, and this was exactly what I wanted, and then it just fell out of the sky and got pushed down. So there's a big swirl wind out there. It went from head to tail real quick.
Yeah. Dalton, again, playing real fast. Throws it right into the same tree I did.
Unfortunately, Cole rolled over on this one just a little bit much. I think that was just a misrelease.
Yeah, definitely. It looked like it slipped out. Eli puts a bunch of snap on his forehand. He'll learn to control it one day, and he could throw it real far.
He's got a lot of power, a lot of snap on it. And I was really surprised to see Noah rip over on this. Noah's usually got this hole down. Yep. He's usually up having a jump putt.
I think he was throwing a Raider.
I think this right here was...
Yeah, poor Falk. He's not too familiar with the disc golf rules. He just foot faulted a little. We're just giving him a little bit of a hard time. Thought it was funny.
As Cole just had another misrelease. His sidearm was a little iffy today, but he's usually not missing with a sidearm, especially this close. Mm-hmm. And then we had a special appearance from Simon Lazat here.
Yeah, Simon throwing the big hyzer. Thought he threw it in the trees, but it just managed to hyzer right before and was absolutely parked. We're outside the circle, and that headwind has actually shifted to a tailwind. It just slammed my putter straight down.
I actually started playing for the tailwind after watching his. So I put mine on a hyzer, hoping it would hyzer in and smash down. And it just never did.
Nope, no hyzer.
It stayed up and it never hyzered.
So both of us parred that hole. It is a par 3. It's a long par 3, but they're still up -5, -4. Going into hole 2. Hole 2 is a short little wooded shot. We did not play the double mando. And I can't tell you the last time I've missed this hole with that shot. That backhand turnover judge is normally money. Just held on to it a little long.
This is usually my shot the sidearm, and I thought this was ace run. I don't know what tree it hit.
Can't even see it in the video. It hit some late tree. Put us outside the circle.
There's one big tree you had to miss up there, and that's not the tree. I have no idea.
And Noah absolutely parked that with his chameleon verdict.
Dalton's tomahawk. He always throws on this hole. He's got that dialed down.
He does.
And they all three put good shots up there.
Yep.
Even Dalton Falk putting a good shot up there. This is
great move.
This is just a routine hole that you should get. And I feel bad that we got showed up on this hole.
Yeah. And also, Eli tried to pull out his inner Simon and throw a huge forehand hyzer. Dalton just tapped that in. And here we are outside the circle.
About 45.
Already about to lose another stroke. Yeah, I'd say it's about 45 feet. Uphill a little bit. And I just step up.
Just drained it.
Dead center. My step putt's feeling great right now. It's about the only thing that's feeling great right now. After y'all saw, we both missed that 10-foot putt. That was huge. So now it is -6 to -5 going into hole 3.
3 is another one that you need to get. It's not that far. It's a straight shot. This hole has always given me trouble.
Yeah, that felt so good.
I thought it was going to be good.
It hit a late skinny tree and just kicked me dead right. No look whatsoever.
I was really debating on a sidearm versus a backhand. And the sidearm is usually my route, but I decided I'm going to throw the rock nice and easy. And this is beautiful if I just had height on it. I just left it low and it never skipped up.
A little low. It slid up a little bit, but still low. Dalton, he claims he thought the basket was to the right, but it is obviously right in front of us. He's just not any good.
This I thought was in.
Yeah, Cole
And
flashes
wow.
basket. It was beautiful. No, I think he said that was an Aztec.
Yeah, it's a new release, I think, from
Yeah.
Discmania.
Is it Discmania or Infinite Discs or something? It was whatever it was. He threw it beautifully.
I think he actually went a little long since he ace ran it.
He did get a little skip.
This one almost made it to the all the way through to the basket.
That would have been lucky. And that tree,
We had nothing.
we had to try this high hyzer putt. And I think, Alex, you're going Annie, aren't you?
I tickled a chain. I don't know how that didn't go in, honestly.
I couldn't see through that tree.
So Noah taps it out. They took another stroke on us.
They're up 2 now, -7, -5. They're actually playing pretty well. Now, hole 4, there is a tree down in the fairway, as you see right there. That is not normally there. It's just a little sidearm to the right, a little bit downhill, so it's easy to skip long.
The play on this is if you want to throw the sidearm, you can leave it throw it a little easier, leave it a little short on the right side.
Yeah, it'll normally slide down pretty good.
Like Zach said, you could really take off and skip. And if you skip, you're going probably 60 long.
60 long into some trees.
Yep.
He got a little sneaky in that back door. And here I am throwing my slammer.
Once again,
I
it stood
baited
up.
it, but it stood up a little bit and just didn't hyzer in time. Hit that last tree on the edge, or that would have been part.
I tried to play it a little higher, make sure it's stuck, and didn't get that skip we're
Alex
talking
looked
about.
great. As you can see, we're 10 feet. Beautiful shot. And I finally hit a 10-foot putt.
And hole 1 was a hole that we really hoped to get. And going into this, we knew we needed 2, 3, and 4 because they were going to get that. And we missed 3, so that's our second stroke. We lost on them. So we had to make sure we got 4.
Yep, for sure.
And this is another one I think you and me counted on getting.
Yeah, we hope. This is hole 5. It is actually pretty hard. I wouldn't say hard par 3, but it is hard to birdie. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure how long it is. Would you say about 400?
Oh, no, it's marked at 410. I'd say it plays every bit of 440, 450.
Okay, a little bit uphill.
But it's more the line. It's the hyzer flip hugging the trees that gives it more trouble. There used to be a huge spike hyzer, and it's grown up. It's hard to get there unless you want to play short.
We missed Eli's shot. He had lost a disc, so he had ran off. Here I am. I'm throwing my flippy wraith.
And you put a good. I thought this was parked.
I did too. It flipped up great. It just hyzered just a little too much at the end.
And I was just running ace run, and I just released it a little late, but not a disc. It was a disc I added to the bag. I'm not used to.
Yeah, and that was a great upshot by Noah. Again, Dalton's not very good, so I don't know what he was trying to do there.
Falk put that one right under the basket, and Cole's really good. I've played with Cole for years. Cole's really good at these little Annie soft shots.
He's got great touch with his forehand.
He just left it a little low, but he runs them all the time. Yep. He makes a good percentage of them.
Now, here's Alex. This is such a long jump putt.
This is every bit of 80, 90 feet.
Yep.
And,
just short.
I thought it was in.
The whole way. Little frustrations. We're actually... I've had some issues with my mental game because I did not expect to be down 2 strokes.
I did not either. And I thought... After missing that, I thought that was a stroke back on him. Like I said, I expected you to be closer, and then I thought I sunk that. So that was really disheartening, to say the least.
For sure.
This whole this one's up on the right of the hill over there. I don't know if you can...
The trees in the top, the basket's sitting about right there. The lighting's a little bad.
Yes.
But this tee pad is awful.
So they put this mat down because there was a crack in the tee pad. And honestly, I prefer no mat so I can see where the crack is. Yeah. And as you'll see on one of the upcoming shots, I believe it is Zach actually who turns his ankle a little bit.
Stepped in the hole a little bit, and it caused my timing to be off. You'll see it. I think this is me. Had it in my head the whole time. Where's the hole? And I ended up stepping right in it.
Yep. Right
on my heel, and it made me early release. So
with him early releasing, I I had to play something that I had to force over because if I misreleased, I wanted it to be safe. And like I said, I didn't force it over enough. And, I mean, it's safe.
It is safe. It's out the gap. We didn't video their up shots. They barely made it out of the gap, but they put it real close. And me and Alex just had this crazy hyzer putt.
Yeah, the angle doesn't do it justice.
Not
all we
at
had
all.
was a huge hyzer.
I tried to use a mid-range, and I don't know what happened, honestly. I thought I released it on hyzer. I don't know if the wind played some tricks where I got it up in the air, but it was not even close.
So hole 7's a pretty straightforward sidearm hole or turnover backhand. It's what, 220, if that?
If that.
It's just a right-handed gap. Lefty backhand, righty sidearm, or righty backhand. There are many different routes you can go, but it's straightforward.
Dalton and Noah threw that great.
Mm-hmm. This is another one we told ourselves we had to get.
Had to get it. We knew they were going to also, and we just can't lose any more strokes.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, Alex and Dalton are both on the pole.
We're still down those 2 strokes. We still have a lot of golf left.
We
have a lot of wooded shots that we just need to capitalize on. We know a few holes that we have to make.
Yeah. Here's hole 8.
This is not an easy shot. Dalton took the preferred shot.
Little skip hyzer.
It pushed him into the woods, though.
Yeah, he skipped forward, not left, towards the basket. The basket's up on the left, kind of behind those trees. Noah just misreleased that one. I think he was trying too hard, overthought it.
Yep. And this is one that this is a hole that not many people get. And Cole had a great shot here, got hit by the last tree. And this, no disregard or disrespect on their part, but this was not a hole I expected them to get just because a lot of people don't get it. But I knew you and me had to get this if we wanted a chance.
Yeah, we had to get everything, especially being down 2 strokes. So I'm going to kind of explain myself here. I was throwing a Firebird. Should have thrown the hyzer. But again, my mental game was struggling. I was trying to flex it through that left gap that Alex is about to take with his rock. And I just forced it over way too hard.
Mm-hmm. And it really messed with my head if I wanted to throw the safe hyzer in case I missed it or if I hit this gap. Because if I miss this, there's a high percentage I'm kicking 60 feet left in the woods. Yeah. But I just committed to my shot and caught the last tree and still kicked 30 foot in the woods.
Last tree, yeah.
Dalton missed his putt, and Dalton Falk stepped up. And he clutched up. He did. We didn't get our putt on video.
It was 15 foot. Alex hit it.
Yeah.
We're still down 2, -10, -8.
Mm-hmm.
Going into hole 9. This is the last hole on this part.
Yes. It's
a straightforward hole. It's just straight in front of you. You can throw a flex forehand, flip up backhand putter, anything you want, really.
It's not that far. It's what, 250 maybe?
Maybe, at most. What was he throwing there?
I believe he threw a buzz.
Okay.
Just left a little left. And this shot right here.
Oh, just wait. This is something else.
Out of the hand, looks amazing. Hyzer's off, hits a tree, and about kicks in.
Yeah. If it wouldn't have caught that second tree, I think it was going in.
He actually kicked, I think, 15 long, didn't he?
Yeah,
10 or 15 long. It buzzed right by.
This hole had some major grip issues. Real humid. As you can see, I'm real frustrated. I'm not in the right headspace right now. I need to just calm down and throw my shots I know I can hit.
This was a good little ace run with my star rat. I thought it was in.
Yeah, I did too. As you can see, it's right there, 5 feet behind the basket. Dalton hitting a good putt.
Yeah,
Alex getting a little cocky with that left hand.
So that's the end of this video. Stay tuned for part 3. We really appreciate y'all watching. We hope you enjoy part 3 of the series. So stay tuned.